everybody. This is the Cult Movie Cantina. I'm Scotty. This is Stephanie and Justina.
Hello.
Hi.
This is our Christmas episode.
Merry Christmas.
It's supposed
Happy
to. It's supposed to be Ghostbusters 2, but we're going to save it for next week because it's more of a New Year's kind of show, and we kind of want to. It's Wednesday. It's a few days before Christmas, and so we wanted to get together and do Christmas stuff. So this episode, you get
Christmas.
We open Christmas presents,
It's the best.
and so we also talk about the Eyes of Tammy Fae.
Yes, we
Which
did.
is not Tina Fey. They're different people.
We talked about the last
So.
duel.
Which is also not Tina Fey.
It's
Right.
Tina Fey was not in this, but a little bit of Amy Poehler. So we got a little bit of the
A
duo.
little bit of that.
Yeah, a little bit of this. A
We
little
talk
bit of
about how I cannot watch Pig no matter how many times I rent it.
that. He's gonna watch it for free on Hulu after renting it twice and not watching it.
For sure.
And we talk about other stuff. So definitely watch the rest of this episode. It's going to be great.
Please do.
You'll
It's
love
fun.
it.
And
Do
now
it.
we're just going to cut to the intro. There's Mop over there.
You're listening to the Mobcast Network.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina. Woo!
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Hi.
A very special, as you can see, Cult Movie Cantina.
Yes.
It is a few days before Christmas, so we're going to celebrate our Christmas together with you. I'm your Native American pop culture spirit guide, Scotty, and I'm joined by, as always,
Your Lady of Libations, Stephanie.
Justina, your angelical jester.
she who knows no movies.
Admiral.
At your service.
Thank you.
And over in the corner here, we got producer Caleb,
How's it going?
being very, very jolly.
Yeah. I also have presents in the
Look at
background.
that. He's got
Yeah.
presents in the
I
background.
know.
He's
it.
also
all-
part of this.
We all have
Yeah.
gifts.
We're kind of excited.
I am. I'm really super excited. If you were listening to this and you haven't subscribed to the podcast, please do. You can
Please
also
do.
like and subscribe to our podcast on any podcast app. You can just look for Cult Movie Cantina. And
We're
then
really likable.
we are.
Yeah.
Give us
Make
a
our Christmas this year and subscribe.
give us a
it.
nice rating. That would be helpful. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cult Movie Cantina. We're there, and
I'm really
post
proud of you for
episodes.
remembering all these things. I would have forgot.
I have a list.
Oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
But I
feel
will
really proud of you.
I will say this. I say my list will say it says this: intro, like and subscribe, Facebook, YouTube. It doesn't say like the addresses.
No, that's what I'm saying. The addresses.
so-
He makes
mad
it
props.
easy. Cult
He
Movie
does.
Cantina.
Right,
It's
it's
the
like-
name
But
of
it's
the
like
show.
different.
It's the name of the
Like
show,
we've
right?
got like.
ScottyWhite.com.
Right.
His name.
My name.
I would forget which one goes to which one. I guess is my
Yeah.
thing.
I got you. I got
But
you.
he does well.
Yeah.
Do these things.
And speaking of YouTube, if you want to, if you're listening to this on the podcast and you want to watch our smiling faces, you can catch us on YouTube.com/Mopcast Network.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe that.
I work hard to make
Do
sure
it.
that we look good.
Do it now.
Caleb does a really good job to make us look good.
My
so.
frame
That's
just right.
You're beautiful.
So we have Christmas gifts for everybody. We can do that first, or we can talk about stuff. I don't care about the order.
I like presents.
I feel like we should do the presents first
Yeah.
because they're right in front of us.
Okay, so we'll do the presents first.
That's what he wanted. He was like, I just want you guys to say that, but whatever
wanna-
order
I
you
always
want
to do presents first. What do you? I mean, really?
I will say this. Two things I'm going to apologize to you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh God, this is terrible.
Okay, one of them is your present is not a camera. Because the camera that's supposed to have been there it just hasn't been replaced yet. So,
Yeah.
Because
No one can
FedEx
see me.
threw it in a ravine.
Yeah.
right. So
Remember that?
It's
Yeah.
Lovely
So-
Christmas story.
So no camera for you.
Okay.
The other
I'll allow
two
it.
have stories that go with their presents.
Okay.
Yours did not. I will
Okay.
try to work on it for next year to make sure yours has some weird grand adventure.
need a grand adventure,
Actually,
Scotty.
one has a grand adventure. One is just because he's Caleb, and I had to tell the story because he's Caleb. And so,
That
So
tends
we're
to
going to be
how lot
like
of my
a
gifts
grand
go.
adventure and then just Caleb and here's your gift.
right. But
That's what we're
but
gonna
your
do?
gift,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
got good gifts. I'm good.
If it could do that,
Didn't you
where
just
it
get
could
finished saying that this is a podcast where we pick on Justina?
Yeah, pretty much.
to her own daughter.
kids were like,
I look to her
Don't
daughter.
talk about my mom that way. And it's
And
like,
I'm like,
oh, welcome to the podcast.
Wait, that's just what we do. I will say, speaking of presents, Justina brought her daughters, my lovely nieces in.
Yes. All
And-
three of them.
All three of them, and Uncle Scotty's trying to be awesome. Because I don't have kids.
You did so good.
You did.
I
Yeah.
have no kids, so I like to shower my nieces with presents, and so
They're all
makes
playing
me-
video games
Right,
right now.
right. Which
Which
makes
is
me-
also from Scotty.
which makes me feel good. and reminds me that I don't need children. I can just borrow Justina's anytime I want to.
Any single time.
So,
Especially
Anytime.
now that they're all potty trained.
right?
That makes a difference.
Yes.
It does.
I don't even want to hang out with them when they're not. It's like, oh, they're cute
It's like
when they're
they
little.
did something that they go that way.
It's like,
I'm
it's like,
done.
Excuse me.
Excuse me,
Something needs to happen here."
service needs to happen here.
This child
I'm out.
is unnatural. A demon came out of the child. I am not a priest. I don't know how to handle this. But so I was talking to Mackenzie, the oldest, about the show, because I said, oh yeah, I was talking to Kayla, we're the YouTube channel. She goes, oh, you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, yes. And I said, well, I'll like it. And I said, okay, cool. You'll get to watch your mother talk about movies she's never seen, because she's never seen movies. And she got real defensive. Oh, she watches movies. I'm like, not these. Not these.
Bless her.
That's-
Oh no, these are the movies I'm watching.
Right.
Is it? She watches the
She
ones
doesn't
I have to
understand
for the podcast.
Right,
She's
right.
watching them for the
She doesn't know this
podcast.
Yeah.
unfortunate story that she's like. No, she.
That's
no.
the longest
And then
I
she
ever
got-
sit on the couch.
And then she got like super defensive. Like, don't pick on my mother. Like, that's the
my
show.
girl.
That's
It's like the whole show is us picking on your mom.
Yeah,
What
right,
are you
right.
talking
Girl.
about?
Steph brings the alcohol. We pick on Justina. That's
Yep.
the show.
but I get lubricated while we do it, so it's fine.
Right. So, which is now? What are you drinking?
Which have a good
This
libation.
is the beers we had that one time. The ones that were pretty common in Japan.
This is the Japanese beers that I got for our Chinese movie.
Oh, that's right. That
Yes.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble Little
Yeah.
China.
Yep.
We had some left over.
There's one left in the fridge, and there's two of us, and I figured we'd have to arm wrestle for it in a little bit.
I mean,
I'm really bad at arm wrestling.
I
Can
could
we
always
leg
grab it,
wrestle?
and then you don't have to do
Caleb,
There you go.
stay where you're sitting.
Caleb,
Caleb,
you can probably
stay where you're sitting.
save us from having a fight. Caleb.
No,
Grab
stay
it
there.
here.
Stay there.
I do have alcohol in my bag for later.
Of course you do.
So we're probably fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're,
so
we're
probably
good.
be
Feel free,
okay.
Caleb.
I got
course you
lots
do.
of alcohol in my bag.
I feel like it's going to be another punch
also,
time.
no lie. There's probably alcohol in some of your bags. I'm just.
Well, there you go.
Some of them look alcoholic shaped.
Right,
I wasn't
right,
going to
right.
get overly excited.
I
yes.
did not buy you alcohol this year, Scotty.
Because I don't.
He's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Because of the drink.
You know,
Awesome.
I would re-gift that.
All right. So I have a.
You have an order
Okay,
you would like
mine
Okay.
have to be open altogether.
All right, that's
mine
fine.
to you guys
All
have
right.
to be open altogether.
Okay.
All right.
So I figured we'd do it like that.
I have a request then.
Okay.
The three of you have a flat gift.
Okay.
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 I would like that to be the last thing we open.
Oh,
Okay.
not now.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the last
Gotcha.
That would be the last thing.
Last
Okay.
thing.
Because it's the big. It's like the big.
It's the
I love
flat
you
gift.
gift.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Is that where we're gonna cry?
no, I don't know if you cry. She never cries.
I'm
so
talking
it's
about
like-
you, Scotty.
Oh, yeah.
If you start to cry, I'm
I'm a
gonna
mess.
cry. I already
Look,
told
guys,
you right now.
I ain't gonna lie. I've had a lot going on this week, so it's like, and part of it I'll talk about at the end of the show. But I am. It's been a journey.
It's been a
It's
journey.
been a
It's gonna
journey.
be a good day, though. It's gonna be a good day.
But we got presents, so let's
How
do
are we
presents.
doing this?
Yeah. So yeah. You.
I mean, if you want to do mine for, they all have
Let's
to be
do
open
yours.
together
Let's do-
because I have a
Let's do
story
Justina's
for all
first
of you.
because we all have to open.
so
this
I moved
together.
mine out of the way.
I love this
Yours
because
is the one with the bears, the white one.
Okay. Yeah.
mine's got Christmas cats on it because Christmas
Says
cats
Meowie
are amazing.
Christmas.
Meowie
Oh,
Christmas.
I also have an extra gift for you that was last minute
Okay.
that we'll probably do on the next show.
Okay. I'm excited about that.
Well, the next time we get together, because we're
Right.
recording 2 shows, big secret, because of the holiday next week.
Yep.
But next time we get together, but
Awesome.
Kisa
Okay.
helped me find it.
Open your gifts, please.
Okay, I'm doing it.
You guys are all making me anxious. Just do it. So I have a story after you guys open
Story,
them
I love it.
for everybody.
All right. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, we did a podcast where I do the fun facts for the year, and I end the fun facts for the year with the board game of the year.
Oh.
These
and we
are
got
all
one.
the board game of the year that you were born.
Oh my God, this is awesome. The year that we're born.
Oh, look at this.
This is so cool.
That is awesome. So what'd you get? You got.
I got
Yeah.
Boggle.
I got.
Big boggle.
Hey, go ahead
Big
and show.
boggle.
Go ahead and show it to your camera. I got.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Big Boggle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And mine. What is this called?
I'm pretty sure it's Rumacube.
Rooma Cube.
Oh my God.
I've never heard it. I can't wait. I am-
So now Caleb,
Mm-hmm.
because we have an undisclosed age on Caleb. Fun fact, early, board games get a little bit more intense when they're not like more classic games.
Yeah.
So the game that was on the place that I go to find all of my games for you, It was the coolest sounding thing I had ever heard. I could not find it anywhere. It was, I think it was called Rally Race.
Okay.
But it's like, you could possibly find it on eBay for
Yeah,
hundreds of dollars.
I wish I could have been
that's
like
crazy.
the like Fireball. Oh, by the way, I have
No.
It would have been great. But
About the Fireball.
yeah.
Because I tried doing this for Drew.
Right.
Because I was like, this is a theme. Everybody's
Yeah.
getting board games this year.
Right.
That's great.
So I looked up their games of the year. 2 of them were born in 86, which is the year of Fireball.
Yeah.
So I looked up that game, and it was like $40 for one, and there was only one left, and then I couldn't find another one.
Right.
So it's like, spend a lot of money to get one, and then they're both born the same year, so I still need another one. And it just hit the point where I just picked out cool games for them based on who they are.
I gotcha.
But Rally Race was the coolest sounding game I could find. That was on a different site for the top
Yeah.
game.
That is so cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
Yes.
love that.
So I was like, I want to do something really unique and something that I do. So
Yeah.
That is so cool.
those are the games from the year you were born.
All right, so
I love it.
let's do Kayla's bags.
Okay.
Kayla's bags.
So
Caleb,
all-
who raps like I used to,
I love it.
and I only didn't rap. I had someone else rap. So
Scotty hired someone.
So they all have a theme.
Oh.
They're all book related.
Yes, I love books. Let me in.
Holy crap, this is awesome. Look. Gotham City Cocktails.
Oh, that's cool. That's a beautiful book.
It is. I love it.
Robert Jordan, The
this is
Wheel of
awesome.
Time. This is cool.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you started watching Wheel of Time yet,
I hadn't.
but I know how you like to read the original novels for adaptations. So I got you the first book.
Thank you.
Mine's cooler than all yours. Mine
No, I
is
don't
a
think so.
mine's
Suck
a
it.
VHS
That is cool.
journal.
That is cool.
That's awesome. I love it. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Kayla.
we need to watch a
Seriously,
Batman
this makes
movie
me
so I
so
can make one of
happy.
these cocktails for the show.
I will add a
Thank
Batman
you.
movie. Pick a Batman movie. We'll put it. I'll let you pick it and we'll put it next season.
Yeah.
All right, let me pick my cocktail I want, and we'll
Yeah,
pick it.
but-
I
We'll
also
pick it
forgot
based on
about the
cocktail I
Wheel
wanna
of
make.
Time
Thank you
until
so
I saw
much.
this, so thank you for the reminder as well.
Yeah.
I'll get started. We packed all of our books, so I need something to read.
All right, I guess we'll do mine.
All right.
Okay.
From you guys. So, it's multiples, and it's basically based on your personalities or things I think you like. It's not really a theme. Scotty's is kind of a theme because
I like his pizza paper.
when he opens it, I'll have to tell him.
I have pizza paper. That's great.
So
Do
I'll
you
kind of tell.
do you have a preference on which one I open first?
Open the pizza one first.
Because it's in my hand, it works out.
Yeah,
All right. So
that'll be good. And that goes with the Nutcracker.
I love Nutcracker.
Yeah,
This here?
yeah.
Okay. And then any specific one you want from me?
No,
Okay.
no. Go ahead and pick whichever one you want to do.
I'm starting with the Nutcracker because he makes me happy. Ooh. What do we got? Open bag. This bag did that to me too. It wouldn't open.
all right. So cardboard.
That's one of my favorites. It's
Oh.
one of my favorites, so I figured
These
you'd
are
like
good.
it.
Thank you. I got the 19 Crimes beverage.
You needed a new calendar. Your calendar.
I
is
do,
out.
all right. So first of all, Cat Wars calendar for the office. We need a new calendar for the office. That's freaking
cool.
awesome. I adore it. And then Stephanie knows me too damn well. It's a John Carpenter album,
Ooh.
and it's got all kinds of cool,
Of artists.
all kinds of cool stuff.
All
on it.
John Carpenter songs
all
from John Carpenter movies.
Carpenter. Awesome.
There you go. But
Awesome.
you got to open your next one,
Yeah.
and then we'll go to everybody else real quick because this goes with that. Hold on, and then we'll go.
All right. So
Yeah,
this
my-
goes
I'm-
with.
So that we got because I got to explain.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So
So that
I have cool baby Yoda wrapping paper too. So Grogu.
Did you open that?
So.
I opened this one.
You did.
Yes.
Did you like what
the
it
big
said?
one I'm opening? This is fantastic. Thank you.
That I figured that we'll go to you in a minute though because you.
Yeah,
gotta
I figured. I
fill
was
the
letting.
air.
Yeah.
Because this goes with what I just got and there's a joke behind this.
I love that all of our gifts have stories. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Because now you can grow your own Prince of
I
Darkness.
have a Prince of Darkness.
Scotty can now grow his own Prince of
that's-
Darkness.
You were so smart.
Well done.
That's,
Okay.
That's gonna live on the table.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to Caleb
Okay.
I love it.
because he's
Lava Lamp is.
big time podcasting now. He needed
Yeah.
a uniform.
My podcasting shirt.
That is wonderful.
And then because he loves Star Wars so much, it's a actual film cell from the
Yep.
movie. So one of the movies, Empire Strikes Back, the best movie.
That's true.
Yep.
The best Star Wars movie.
So, and the
One that
Justina
she's seen.
has got some of her favorite things, which
It's a roller derby coloring book. Look at
yeah.
that. And she has a number 9. It's one of my favorite numbers. It's Jennifer's number as well. And then I have a gumbo love recipes for Gulf Coast. Okay,
That
so I'm
one's
gonna need
mostly
this.
for Jennifer, but yeah.
We still are going to need this because I don't know Gulf Coast cooking.
yeah.
That is
Mostly for Jennifer
fantastic.
because she's the cook.
And then we have a wine tumbler to go with my bottle
But
of
you got to
wine.
open the wine.
Oh.
tumbler.
So sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Did you not open the
I did not open it all the
Okay,
way.
that's the important thing.
My bad. My bad, people.
Steph wants to
Wait a
get
minute.
Justina drunk. So what she's
Wait a minute. Wine because punching people in the face is illegal. You are not lying.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
and that's so great, too, because you can't even punch people in Derby.
I know.
It's against the rules.
You're gonna hit check them though.
Well,
You can
I
hip
thought
check the
about that
shit out of
because, you
them.
know, I bring mine with the lid on it, and you needed one with the
I
lid.
did. Thank you. That's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's perfect.
All right. Now, Scotty's.
Yeah. So
So we're doing this one last.
Yeah, we're doing that one last.
Yep.
So we can open these.
Yeah. Hold on.
Is there a specific one you want me to
Open this one first and that one. That should be like. You're
one?
good. You're good.
Okay.
Just
Because mine doesn't have a story.
no. Yours. I'm sorry. I feel bad for that. The story
It's
is that
got
I
a
love
rainbow
you.
paper, though. So it's fine.
Holy crap. This is badass.
What you got there?
This is a United Federation of Planets Special Reserve Sauvignon Blanc.
It looks Star Trek.
It is.
Okay.
How am I ever? I'm not ever going to be able to drink this. It's so cool.
Oh, just wait, honey. Just wait.
That is so cool. That is amazing.
Now that one.
Oh, that's fun.
Something we can play on air.
Oh,
Bless you.
bless you.
Bless you again. I like how you see silently.
Yeah,
I
like
always-
even the
Holy
mic didn't
shit.
pick it up.
You got me blood wine.
I did. I got you Klingon blood wine.
Yes. I have Klingon blood wine.
So the story.
Yes, I need to know the story. Where the hell did
So
you
they're
get it?
both real wines. You get them. Hey, plug to someone who doesn't sponsor the show. Star Trek Wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
.com. Yeah,
He also got me a 19 Crimes wine. He got me the Uprising.
Nice.
I looked. I went
fantastic.
wine shopping yesterday and went. That seems like you.
They're really
Their
good.
wines are
They're
good.
really good wines.
Yeah, their wines are good.
I'm so good. I'm glad. I don't know
Yeah.
anything about wine. All right, so I got them at Star Trek Wines. I don't know if it's .com. Whatever. I googled it. I found it, and so. However, it's made in California, and until recently, you could not ship wine
couldn't.
To Alabama.
to Alabama because our state's backwards.
Yes.
And at I still don't think you can ship those. I don't think because they have to register with the state. It's a whole
Did
thing.
you have to ship it
Yeah.
to Florida and go get it?
No,
He shipped it to West Virginia.
I
didn't you?
shipped it to West Virginia.
Yes, he did.
Crap.
Yes,
On
he
my
did.
trip to West Virginia, I shipped it to Kim's house, and
Nice.
it showed up the day after. We were worried. We didn't know if it was going to show up because I showed up on Thursday, and I was like, "Well, it's got to get there Friday because But
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so then Friday it shows up. We missed the date. We missed the pickup because she was hanging out with me and no one was at the house, and you have to have someone who's 21.
Right.
And I'm
Sign
like,
for it.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Fun fact: FedEx just drops it off at a Walgreens. And you
What?
pick it up at the Walgreens and sign for it there.
That's crazy.
So it went from California to West Virginia. From West Virginia, and I drove it back to Alabama. It's been in my room for like 6 weeks.
that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What a fun
That is
story
awesome.
for that
It is
one.
a fun story.
Caleb, did you open
Thank
yours?
you.
Yes.
All right. So
Caleb, did you get more clothes, Caleb?
Yeah, I got another shirt.
You, look at us
Oh,
taking
yeah.
care of little Caleb.
he got an official shirt.
An official shirt.
Yep.
Awesome.
So I got 2 uniforms.
Two
Right.
uniforms.
Did you get the tiny gift in there?
Yes.
He finally gets keys to the office.
Holy crap!
So and
Look
Caleb
at you.
and Caleb was just talking about how he just started a podcast.
Yep.
Well, Caleb, you are more than welcome to do your podcast here.
Okay.
So you have keys to the studio.
Yeah.
You can now.
You're family now.
However, the story is from your last present. Now, I was going to get you 2 of those little bastards.
I know this story, by the way.
I don't know this.
I
All right,
totally
so-
know this
so-
story.
Caleb likes Darth Revan, and I own a toy store, and they made Darth Revan toys. Caleb bought the one. I had one held for him. I had them both held for him because there's a light version and a dark version, an evil and a good one. And I had them both set aside, held for Christmas for him. And I was selling the other one because, I'm a store, guys. He buys the one and goes, and so I had to quietly pull the other one. And so I've had like merchandise hidden I couldn't sell because I didn't want Caleb to buy it.
You're like, damn it, Caleb.
So now I can
away.
put it out so somebody this Christmas can have the other Revan. So
That's hilarious.
So Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
All right. So this last gift, I'm super, super proud of.
Okay, this is our bonus gift.
This is the. I think all the rest was bonus gifts. This is the gift.
All right.
Oh gosh, I feel like we're gonna cry, Scotty. I feel like we're gonna.
No, you're not gonna cry. You're not gonna cry.
Slytherin paper.
Yeah, our friend
And
Shannon.
my Slytherin color.
Shout out to Shannon for wrapping all my gifts
They're gorgeous.
because I can't do that, so I pay others to do it for me.
I'm totally saving the ribbon.
Oh my gosh.
Don't look like Steph sees it. Steph's being really gentle with the paper.
Well, in my defense, this metallic paper you can't rip. So I'm having a hard time
Is
with
this why you asked what color my hair was?
Yes.
I love it so much.
I thought you would.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
gosh.
I think I did really good this year.
Come on, Stephanie.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is awesome.
I like Caleb.
All right, so this is artwork from my friend Beck Scholes
Oh my
at beckadoodles.com,
god.
and I had she opened up commissions in November. I grabbed like the second one for us,
Oh my god!
and so I'll throw the image of the.
I love this.
image.
Is what you were asking about her hair color.
Yeah, I was asking about the hair.
And you got it right.
Well, Beck got it right. I just relayed the message.
That's so cute. I love that I have my plaid shirt on. That is so cute.
I like how you got Tito's.
I do have
She's like,
I
I've
do
listened
have
to enough. It's Tito's.
Oh my god! And your little, she's got all your little stickers on your.
Yeah, she put stickers on the.
And then nope, like I've got my papers next to me.
I like it all, but my favorite is just how joyful Justina looks.
Joyful.
She looks just excited about something.
This is like the best gift ever. And Caleb's so cute back there.
We're both excited. And Scotty's like, yay, I got a lady.
Got my ladies.
Caleb's like, I'm here too. Hi guys.
What's so funny is I think that was that your bills.
Yeah, it's my bills. Yeah,
It's so funny
my tiki.
because it kind of reminds me of Kevin Smith because he wears his hockey shirts all the time.
I need to. I guess he does hockey shirts. I guess I'm going to do football jerseys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's kind of. I love
This
it.
is so cute. I love this.
I thought you would.
That is perfect.
I've been real proud of it. So
I love it. I just can't get over it. This is amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
you're
This is
welcome.
great.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
This is a good Christmas.
I appreciate all of you.
I love all of y'all.
I love all you guys. This has been great. Except now I have 2 bottles of wine that I don't want to open, but I really want to try.
They have another one that I want that I'm probably going to buy, and is also not going to open. But they have Cardassian Canar.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, in the Canar bottle, and
That's
it's just like the
amazing.
Canar bottle. It's like this weird spirally looking bottle, and so I'm like, I really want to get that.
You should still try those, and then you can turn those bottles into lamps.
I could.
And then you could have them throughout your house as actual functioning lamps, but you've been able to try them and keep it.
Do you know how to do that?
No, but I can figure it out. I've turned a bottle into, like, I filled it full of lights before. I've drilled a hole in the
Well,
glass.
the blood wine bottle is like dark, so.
No. You, like, actually turn it into a lamp.
Oh, that'd be
At the
cool.
office, Morgan has one that is a Shiraz bottle that every time I go into the office, it makes me want to drink it so bad. And it's a full lamp.
That would be
So,
great.
I don't think it would be super difficult to do.
I feel like
You
now.
learn something every day.
I think my plan is I'm going to go like find a battle and win the battle,
And then drink the blood wine?
Yes.
And you have
Yes.
And
Kapla.
this is awesome,
to, like, wands in
too,
it
'cause
and
I
pop it
can't
on up
wait.
there.
couple of. Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I just I
wonderful.
I
Thank
thought
you,
of
guys.
blood wine real quick, and I was like, oh, that's around, and I knew it was a thing. So
I did not know it was a thing.
that's why I'm the Native American pop culture spirit guide. These skills I get to use is great. During the Thanksgiving week, Amazon Prime had sales for stuff, and Prime had sales, and so I bought a couple of cheap things, and then forgot that I bought them,
Okay.
That happens to the best
and so
of
I
us.
rented a couple of movies. and it's getting close to the time where like you only get them for like 30 days. Like it's like, oh, this is $2, I'll rent it, and forgot that I rented it. This happened with Pig.
Oh my god!
I
need to see that.
I rented Pig.
I haven't seen it yet either.
I rented Pig back like 2 or 3 months ago. Forgot I got it. Expired.
Aww.
I rented Pig again during the break, the little there's Black Friday sale, and currently sitting in my queue. I have not watched it yet. I've still got a week. I'm going to try to catch it today or tomorrow.
I told you I saw The Last Duel.
Right.
That which we talked about.
Right. But however, the other movie that I saw was The Eyes of Tammy Fae.
What is that?
All right, so
do you not know who Tammy Fae Baker is?
No.
Oh, man.
this is why I wanted to bring it up because I knew she I love
I know
telling,
Tina Fey. She's fantastic.
Right. All right, so in the 80s, late 70s and 80s, mostly in
I
the
wasn't alive yet.
Right, in the 80s, before
Fair.
you were born. Actually, because their downfall happens about the time you come around.
You're welcome. Causation?
Jim Baker is a televangelist. He's still around. He had an organization called the PTL Club, and it's the Praise the Lord Club.
Cool.
They launched they grew their small ministry into a huge one that had like 20 million viewers a week.
It was like an empire.
Yeah, it was an empire.
Literally. Jesus.
Tammy Faye was his wife. She wore lots of makeup.
Yeah, it's what she was known for. Like, when I say lots of makeup, like, it was caked, like, literally caked on her. And she wore these, like, bright blue eyeshadow and bright pink lipstick. And, I mean, everything was just caked. And then, and not to take this away from you, but every time you saw her on TV, she'd go to crying.
Yeah.
And, like, her makeup would run down her face, and it was just the thing. And it was like...
Why would you wear so much makeup if you know you're going to cry?
Because you wanted everybody to see you cry for the Lord.
It makes good for the camera.
Good for the camera.
Tammy Faye Baker.
Jesus.
Yes.
Tammy Faye.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's her, like, now. Like, back in the 80s, her makeup was even worse.
Well, so... I honestly believe that she was devout, and she believed in caring for people and loving people, and so she was one of the first televangelists who addressed the AIDS issue in the 80s. Mm-hmm. She had a gay pastor on who was an AIDS patient in California. She did an interview back when it was super taboo, like like people turned their back on her. It was a huge big thing.
You weren't allowed to be gay in the 80s.
That's true, and AIDS was this whole thing, and so she has her faults. She loved money, and the donations and stuff that they gave, they spent on themselves personally, just minks and nice houses and stuff.
Trips and cars and mansions,
right, and stuff, and so
it wasn't going to the poor.
It wasn't, and some of it was, but not all of it, and so
enough to make you feel good while you wrap up in your fur in your mansion.
Kinda.
Yeah.
But at the core, I think she truly loved people and wanted to and not just help people, to get the message out and stuff. She was doing things that were true to life that Christian communities wouldn't talk about, like sexual dysfunction and things like that. Just she was like, well, this here's some steps to have a happy marriage, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so she's a really fascinating little character. There's a documentary of the same name called The Eyes of Tammy Fae that came out about 15, 20 years ago. That was it's really, really good. And so they kind of adapted the documentary into this film. It stars Jessica Chastain as Tammy Faye Baker. She looks and sounds like her. It's crazy. It's got Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man 2, as Jim Baker, who does a really, really good. Yeah, he's really good at being Jim Baker in it.
I got to watch this now.
Yeah, and Vincent D'Onofrio, Kingpin himself, as Jerry Falwell.
Oh my gosh!
And so it is. I watched it last night. It is fabulous. It is wonderful. Not a Best Picture Oscars. Golden Globes have just been announced, but Oscars are coming up. But if Jessica Chastain doesn't get in like an actress nomination, just a nom, It's a shame because she literally becomes Tammy Fae,
Oh,
and the
wow.
movie's great. It's it's not amazing, but it's a good. I was compelled through the whole story, and like it's not really my thing, but I like Jessica Chastain. I was kind of curious about.
Who's Jessica Chastain?
She was she's been in a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think of some you might have seen her in.
Producer Caleb.
Working on it.
He's working on it.
Oh, I see him over there, tippity tapping away.
She's in Zero Dark 30. She's
Nope.
in X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Nope.
She's in Molly's Game,
Nope.
which you would like, I think.
Yeah, that
Molly's
one's-
Gang.
Yeah.
Is that a movie or show?
It's a movie.
Interesting.
She was in Interstellar.
Is that the one with Channing Tatum and?
That's the
What's
one.
her-
That's the
Jodie
one with
Foster.
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, Matthew.
You're thinking Contact.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's right. She's
What else has she been?
She was in It Chapter 2.
Oh wait.
In what?
The new one?
It
Yeah.
Chapter 2. Yeah, she's
seen that.
yeah. She's
she's adult Bev.
yeah. She's
Yeah,
Bev. as
the
gr-
adult Bev.
She's the adult Bev.
I can't picture her, but I've seen that show.
Let's do
so.
Jessica Chastain. Jessica Chastain.
I probably know her, guys.
Yeah, you probably do.
This is my life.
The Martian.
She's in it for a little bit.
The Martian is not the one where they come and they've
That's
got
with
the
Matt
big
Damon.
heads and no, that's not.
That's where Matt Damon
Mars
makes
Attack.
potatoes.
I was thinking of Mars Attack. Okay, and Bev, Bev's a little redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like rough and tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Adult
cool.
Bev.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she becomes this crazy makeup lady.
Yeah.
Cool. Not Tina Fey.
Who was on SNL last night? SNL was weird last night because they're worried about Omicron, so they sent most of the cast home and had no audience and no musical cast, and so they showed taped sketches that they had taped like and they were funny, but there was and they mixed it with their favorite ones, and they had Tina Fey and Tom Hanks show up.
You said the cast had.
They're concerned about
They're-
Omicron,
they're-
which is
they're-
the next COVID.
Yeah, so they were scared. They were
next
worried about
version
it,
of it.
and so they sent everybody home.
Yeah.
And so, because this is the last, this is a Christmas episode. It's the last one
Yeah.
of the year, so they're not coming back till February or in January anyway. So,
So just get to go home early.
right.
All right.
It wasn't very funny, but it was. I don't know. Paul Rudd hosted it, and probably would have been a good episode if everything was back to normal, but it wasn't. So
Yeah.
there were some weird missteps.
I haven't been watching a lot of Christmas stuff this season. I usually watch a lot, and like the usuals, Christmas Vacation and
Yeah.
all of that. But I haven't really been.
I know. Well, I went through the Home Alone trilogy because
So-
those are the only ones that matter to me. Is
All right,
1, 2, and
so-
3.
Yeah.
So Tammy Faye, Jessica Chastain,
Oh Jesus,
Let's see.
that's crazy.
and that's
Andrew Garfield.
and Jim
Which
Baker.
that's his second bio film that
Wow.
he's done because he also did Tick Tick Boom, which is technically a musical, but it's also
Yeah, Lin-Manuel directed it.
but it's also a bio about
the guy who wrote Rent.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know. I've
I
not seen
wanna
that
see
either.
that.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's
Mhm.
got Oscar buzz too.
Yep.
Nice.
So the real Tammy Faye Baker and Jim Baker and Andrew Garfield and Jessica Chastain. How
She looks completely different.
right? How crazy that is,
Now,
right?
didn't they divorce because he had an affair?
Well, she also had an affair, so that
She had an affair
they both
too?
had affairs. But
Okay, I didn't know that.
but
I knew that there was infidelity.
there was also there's also reports that he was either homosexual or bisexual, so that which doesn't fly in the church, and then he went to jail because he did the whole money laundering and
Yeah.
embezzlement and stuff. So he went to jail for a little while, and then they divorced while they were in jail. While he was in
Interesting.
jail.
It's crazy.
But that movie covers all of it. It's really good. It covers like from when she's a little girl till like 1994 when she's trying to do this comeback and nobody wants her.
Oh yeah.
And what was that on?
I got it off.
Prime?
I rented it off Prime, but it should be coming around
Yeah.
streaming. But I'll let
Okay.
you know when it comes out. But I
Cool.
thoroughly enjoyed it. Back to Pig. If you got
Uh-huh.
Hulu, it's on Hulu now,
Yep.
Nice.
so you can watch Pig on Hulu. And
This
I
guy's
have
like, I
Hulu.
rented it twice, but I may end up watching it on Hulu with the rest of you.
because I forget that I have it.
there you go.
I really want to see it.
What was it about again?
Pig is the one where Nicolas Cage kills people for his pig. It's like
That's
the new
it.
one where
Yeah.
what's his face kills people for his
like
dog.
he's an ex high class chef. I think is how the
I
trailer
see.
makes it look.
I knew
Nick
it had
Cage one
Nicolas
where it was weird
Cage, and
about
I
his
knew it
pig.
was about a pig, and it was weird.
It reminded me a lot of that movie with, was it Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Wick.
dog.
It's like John Wick, but
Yeah, John,
John
Wick.
Wick.
The John Wick of Nicolas
I
Cage.
hear it's less John Wick, but that's okay. I'm still I like the whole premise looks interesting. So
Yeah.
and it looks like it's shot well. So
We'll have to watch it.
um,
The Witcher second season
Just
is
came out. Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta watch that.
I didn't even watch the first season. I
enjoyed it.
I know the song though. The song I had to look it
Oh,
up
yeah.
one day. So
I didn't know there was a song.
yeah, there's like a bard guy that follows him around. And,
Yep.
It's pretty hilarious.
Dandelion.
And so what's his name?
Dandelion.
His name is Dandelion.
Yeah.
Dandelion.
Fantastic.
That's Dandelion or Dan the Lion.
Dandelion.
Okay,
But I'm going to call him Dan the Lion.
It's
Dan the Lion.
Here comes Dan. Who?
The lion.
Dan the Lion.
Dandelion.
I'm sorry, you're saying Dandelion? No, it's Dan the Lion. Yeah, Dandelion. No, Dan the Lion.
It's gonna be French.
gonna be a thing.
I
It's gonna be a
decided it's
thing.
gonna be French. It's gonna be like Dan and then small D, the lion.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
the way it's gonna be Dan the lion.
So then it's like a lion? No, Dan the
the
Lion.
Yeah.
You're a lion.
It's
a whole thing.
The last big thing I want to talk with us as a group is a tweet I saw.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you saw the last duel. I want to go about that.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about the last duel. I forgot. You almost went bastic, and
Yeah, because we saw the trailer and we all talked about how we missed it. Basically didn't know
Right.
it was a thing, and so it was finally available to rent, and we rented it, Jamie and I. And number one, it's very long. It's a very long film, and it's weird. I mean, it's just I like Ridley Scott. I like his films, So, but this one was it tells the same story, which was based on a true story, but they tell it 3 times, literally. They tell the story from one person's perspective, and then when they're done with that, they go back to the very beginning. No,
Yeah.
seriously,
Oh,
they
yeah.
go back to the
No,
very
yeah.
beginning of the situation, tell it from the other person's story, all the way to the end point. And then they go back to the beginning again and tell it from the other person's perspective. And then the last part, after all 3 stories have been told, the very last part is the duel. And so you're sitting there like, who do you believe, and do I even care at this point? I mean, literally, because it's like just the way it's done, it's like a little over. For me, it was just overdone, because it's like, okay, now we've seen the story now 3 times. I want you all to die.
I mean, I think the reason for that is that he was trying to pull from Rashomon, but
that's right.
It doesn't always work if you don't know how to do that style correctly.
So the thing is like, if he had shortened it a little bit, or if he kind of, if it had been done differently, but it was just so long. I mean, it was like literally 45 minutes of one person's story, 45 minutes of another. I mean, it was long. And so Matt Damon, his character is very stoic. I mean, like, just very it's like straight and narrow, very stoic, I mean, I feel bad for his wife having to be married to him, because he looks like he would be miserable to be married to. Ben Affleck was freaky deaky, which was weird. I mean, it was like, when I say freaky deaky, he and Kylo Ren got freaky deaky together. It was weird. It's a weird movie. I'm just saying.
I forgot
how much was the
which
rental?
one this was until you
I
said
was
to
like
people.
$3.99 or $4.99.
Oh, so it's cheap to rent.
It's worth it to rent. Totally rent it. Watch it.
Oh, yeah, watch it.
It was
Scotty, if you're
interesting.
going to
So-
rent it, you have 30 days.
So I do have one question, because I know a lot of people are worried. Like, a lot of people didn't see it because they know that there's SA in it. And
Right.
how heavy is that in the
How
film?
heavy is the what?
the SA, the sexual
Assault?
assault, yeah.
Not.
Okay,
I mean, it's not okay.
because I know it's important
Okay,
to the plot.
let me
Yeah.
clarify. I watch okay. Let me also clarify. Depends on which story you're watching. Depends on whose story you're watching.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sex in the film, because
I mean, yeah.
Without
I mean, that's
giving
like
a
the
lot
whole thing
away,
of the story.
Without giving a lot away, it's France and it's French people,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of loose sex going around
Yeah.
and fetish sex. There's a lot of fetish sex happening anyway.
Yeah. I just
Viva la France!
Yeah.
Right,
I just know that the main plot point is
So the main plot point, the main plot point. I mean, we can go and say it because of the, it's a rape situation.
Yeah,
Whether or not she was
Adam
raped.
Adam
She claims
Driver's
she's being
accused
raped.
of
There are two perspectives that you see of that, I don't think either one of them are terribly bad.
Okay.
I mean, as far as like I've seen worse.
yeah.
One perspective is not bad at all because it's, his perspective.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's a
Okay.
matter of it's like you got to decide who you're going to believe in the
Yeah.
story. I think she lied. I do. That's my opinion. When you watch the movie, come to your own conclusion. I think bitch was lying. I think that she was having a thing with this guy. I really do. And then you let me know what you think because
30
because
days,
I
right?
want to
30
know if
days
we
left
were,
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it.
there's a lot of reasons why I think she's lying. There's a lot of things that go on, and there's something that happens during the battle, like right at the end of the battle, where I think that she was lying the whole time. So,
Okay.
but that's what it is. It's basically a
Yeah.
story where you don't really find out what the real truth is because it was like trial by combat. So
Yeah.
you don't really know what the truth is. It's whoever won. But
Yeah.
yeah, watch it, but it's long.
Prepare.
Yeah,
I'm
just
letting
be
you
ready for
know.
that. Yeah.
It's a long film, and you really get tired of her. Quickly.
Do it on Christmas when the kids are all playing with all their toys and you got nothing to do for a couple hours, but you don't want to move.
And I love me some Kylo Ren. He's probably my favorite character in the whole show.
Adam Driver.
Adam
American's
Driver's
favorite
great.
weirdo.
He is. Oh, he's really weird in this. I'm not gonna lie. He and Ben Affleck, man, they like to throw these sex parties. So
Or you're
my.
into it.
yeah, except Ben Affleck's weird with the blonde hair. Didn't it?
It's got a weird
Yeah.
haircut to it. It's got that
Yeah.
old timey medieval haircut.
yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, there you go.
All right, so that kind of goes.
Merry Christmas.
Kind of goes into what I want to talk about. So I saw this tweet, and I'll paraphrase it, but it was really someone criticizing superhero movies, specifically Spider-Man,
What?
saying that we have a movie by Ridley Scott this season. We've got one by Steven Spielberg. We've got a couple of these big directors doing these big movies, and no one's seeing them. So House of Gucci.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Which
so
is
bad.
Ridley Scott's second thing. He did
Yeah.
two because
That looks good.
House of Gucci. Spielberg has redid West Side Story, which I hear is fantastic.
Which I think people will see that. Are they not? Is it out yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came out.
Okay.
It came
I
out.
would totally go see
and
that.
then Spider-Man came out. All right, so West Side Story came out last weekend and won its weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also in a pandemic, so no one's coming to the
Yeah.
theaters.
Yeah.
Spider-Man does what no other film since
Yeah.
pandemic started did, which they thought Tenet was going to do last year.
Yep.
They thought Nolan was going to save theaters with Tenet. Like everyone's going to go back to the movies for Tenet. No one's going back to the movie. And like Shang-Chi and Eternals did okay.
Yeah.
They haven't done what Spider-Man's
and
done.
even
Yeah.
Venom did well.
Right. Spider-Man is shattering like normal records this weekend.
Yep.
That's
Like
awesome.
I
I know multiple people that have gone.
I saw it opening night and my theater was packed.
Yeah,
I've not been to a packed theater since way before COVID.
Yeah.
I saw it opening night, and then I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, I saw
packed
that,
both
yeah.
times.
I want to go so bad.
I was like
I haven't
it's
had time.
incredible. Look
I
at-
got the number right now.
Yeah, what
So the budget was $200 million.
right.
Box office so far, according to Wikipedia, $587.2 million.
Oh wow.
First weekend.
Yeah.
First weekend.
And it's
everyone went and
and
saw
it's
it.
also not even over because that's not including today.
Yeah.
Today. It's not today's number. So just 3 days of numbers. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wow.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, I was surprised. Like, I knew it was going to be big. I didn't realize, like, I was going into there were no seats. There were no seats.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
this guy was complaining that people are. I mean,
People went to go see Spider-Man, but they're not seeing these big directors.
Well,
And I understand the argument,
yeah.
but Marvel's figured out a formula that no one else has done, and that's
Right.
what
I'll-
this goes back to Ridley Scott's complaining about no one saw Last Duel because millennials won't get off their phones. They'll get off their phones to go watch something they want to watch.
right.
Yeah.
You
Give
just
them
have
something
to,
they wanna watch.
You just have to appeal to them better, which I think House of Gucci is doing a better job at.
Absolutely.
I think House of Gucci has had a better PR setup than that Last Duel.
Yeah, it had better marketing. Okay, but
so and after watching Last Duel, it's not a millennial film.
right.
It's not a film for millennials.
I mean, it's probably not a film for a lot of people.
It's right. It's
It's a
not.
very specific type of film.
It is
Yeah.
a very specific type of film. I would not. Well, I'm glad I did not see this in the theaters. I didn't.
I also want to point up the argument, push up this theory
Yeah.
for everyone. House of Gucci, Last Duel, West Side Story are not movies that you don't care if you're spoiled.
Correct.
Exactly.
Spider-Man.
You're good. You for those who want to see it, will want to see it the first weekend because the social media. If you're
Yeah.
on social media, you can't
Yeah. I told him. In fact, the first night we were talking after we both watched it, and I said I was on YouTube, and immediately there's people putting actual scenes on YouTube.
Well,
I would kill people.
right, but yeah, Wednesday night. So it opens Thursday night, but theaters get it. The theaters
Yeah.
get it. You know, they get it.
Yeah.
It's a download nowadays. Most rarely do they get shipped or
Yeah.
anything, but now it's
Right.
a download. So theaters will get them down, and so they have to watch them to make sure it works.
Right.
So people who work at the theaters filming scenes on their phones and uploading it for the hits on YouTube. So like the morning of Thursday, I had to dodge. And like full spoilers, like in the image of like, all right, here's the end credit scene, and here's this, and here's that. And I'm like, I have to.
And I'd argue movie journalists are the worst at
Oh, they
keeping.
are. They are.
That's
They'll put it.
terrible.
They'll put it in their titles. They'll go, "Here's the spoiler."
Right.
And then it's like, why are you doing this in the title?
I guess to warn you so you don't look at it.
But when they say the title in the
that's terrible.
yeah.
But
That's terrible.
I think that's what's driving Spider-Man's sales
Yeah.
and all of Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
Is that you don't want to be spoiled. So
and that's so
yeah.
true because, like you said, Last Duel, House of Gucci, and West Side Story. These are stories that are either based on true events or
a remake.
you know the story. It's
Yeah.
a remake, so there are no spoilers to
Right.
be had. I mean, you can look up.
Like unless you're young enough that you don't know all, like you don't look into that stuff. But at
But
the
it's
same time,
already
you're not
available
worried.
on the internet.
Yeah.
You can look up the history of
Yeah.
it and know what goes on.
I'm still trying to figure out what compelled Spielberg to remake.
I don't
I
understand
wonder.
it either.
The reviews have been great. I hear it's good.
Yeah.
I probably will see it. I will not see it in the theaters. It's not something I'm dying to go see, but I'll see it.
I'd rather see House of Gucci in theaters.
I kind of want to see House of
I
Gucci.
want to see House of Gucci.
that has
really
Kristen
bad.
Stewart, correct?
No, it has
That's
Lady
Spencer.
Gaga.
It's Lady
That
Gaga,
was Lady Gaga.
and
What
it's
was
another
Kristen Stewart that she did?
Spencer.
Spencer.
Spencer,
Yeah.
which is
Lady Diana.
That's
Lady
right,
Diana.
That's right.
Yeah.
I knew she was in something else.
Yeah.
But,
Cool.
yeah. House of Gucci, another Adam Driver.
Adam Driver
Adam
also
Driver,
in
yep.
that too.
I love him so hard.
And so,
Yeah.
but I got thinking about that and reading that tweet, my argument I posted up like West Side Story won its weekend.
Yeah.
House of Gucci has already made.
It's made its money back.
It's made $41 million. The other one was Nightmare Alley, Del Toro's movie.
Oh, which I kind of want to see that. I don't.
Yeah,
know. I don't know if that's a theater movie for me.
But it's I don't well, see I don't know. I said it on this podcast, right? That I don't like Del Toro
Yeah.
movies. So
so for you, you're already know.
I'm out. And I like Kate Blanchett. And she's in it, so I'll probably see it on I'll stream it. But I'm like
Yeah,
I'm,
I
not
can
going
go
to
watch
theater.
it. Yeah.
right. I'm not going to the way of the theater, because
Yeah.
I'm just Del Toro doesn't impress me.
Also, I'd argue Del Toro films don't usually make big bank in theaters to begin with.
No.
they usually do better on home unless it's Hellboy, and then
Or and Shape of Water did better after it won the Oscar.
Yeah.
And it's a movie about a lady who fucks a fish, and I'm just
That was
not.
I heard
such a
about
weird
that.
movie.
Huh?
That-
I heard about
It's
that.
a weird movie.
It was a weird
Yeah.
movie.
All his movies are weird. Oh, he's just not my thing. But I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit because I thought it
Well,
was.
that's an
There you go.
interesting perspective, though, about the spoilers.
I
I
think-
think that's the
Yeah.
point. Is that's what people are saying is like, don't spoil it, don't spoil it. I'm going as quick as I
Yeah,
can.
like that's the big thing. Like in any space that like social media space where people are talking about Spider-Man, that's what they're saying. Don't spoil it, or they're saying I'm not on social media because I don't want
people
to be
leave
spoiled.
social media
Yeah.
so they can before they watch. Like,
Yeah.
I'll see you when I can send it. It could be like I won't get to see it for a week, so I don't get on social media for a week.
Yep.
And so
And then you go to work and you're like, la 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 la.
right.
la, la.
Yeah.
Look, I'm on the internet a lot just because of the nature of my job. I'm on the
Right.
internet a lot.
Yep.
And so I watch things that are streaming in the morning before I go to work. Because if I don't, it's going to get spoiled. So all of Hawkeye I've watched before work. Matrix comes out next week on HBO. I'll see it Wednesday before I go to work.
What comes out next week?
Matrix. So when this episode hits, the Matrix will be out.
The new one?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna watch like streaming?
Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
Because Warner Brothers is doing their whole thing of theaters and stream.
Right.
Okay. That'll be good because I can see it then.
Right. So because I also not a movie I think I would go see in the theaters after the last two. I'm just like,
Yeah. Which,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I like them
skittish.
better in retrospect, but yeah, they're not.
I don't even like them in retrospect. They're a mess.
Oh wow.
So, but I'm curious about what this one's going to do, and so the trailer got me interested. So,
Yep.
but
All right.
but again, also I need to see it before I'm spoiled, so I'll get up early and watch it. The earliest I got was like 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning to watch the Snyder Cut before.
Jesus,
that's
that's
a
a
4 hour.
long
That's a
movie.
4 hour movie. I watched it before work.
That's crazy.
So when
It took
Did
me
you
2 nights to
crochet while
do
you were
that.
doing that?
I don't have the skill.
What do? You just watch it?
I just watch
You
the movie.
literally just sit there and watch it?
I'm a monster. I just
Like you can get up that early in the morning and be awake enough to just watch it for 4 hours and
Yeah.
not fall asleep?
yeah.
Oh, honey child. I wish I had that
I
talent.
just because I get excited about it.
I mean, I
I can
watched
be excited
it,
about a movie and still be like,
but it literally took me.
yeah, but you've got this weird thing where you have to like
I
do
do.
other things.
It is a
You-
weird
You're-
thing.
you
It
multitask very very well. It's just
It took me
It
2
has to
days to
happen.
watch the Zack Snyder cut.
I got you, and
I couldn't do it
Yeah.
once.
but I've only and I also and I enjoyed this as Snyder Cut, but I only watched it once, so I'm like,
Same.
Yeah, I only watched it once because it's long.
I'm kind of upset that the contracts kept it from being a miniseries, which was the original plan for how
which
they were
would
going
have
to
been fantastic.
Because then you could space it out
But-
better, and
but-
you can still watch it like one.
yeah, but it's set up the way you could break it up. It's broken in chapters. You can
Yeah.
watch it that way.
But I'm kind of upset they didn't.
I
officially
wanted the
do
black
it.
and white cut. I was going to watch it. I was saving for they're supposed to do a black
It's
and
out.
white. Is it?
Yeah. Justice League is Gray.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it on Max?
Yeah. It's been out for a long
I
time.
missed
animated,
it.
yeah, it's
I
my
missed
favorite
it.
thing that's happened.
I was waiting for it. I
Yeah.
missed it. Well,
appreciate you, Caleb.
sweet beans. I will check that out.
awesome.
So I guess we are watching it again.
I'm trying
Getting
to
up at 4 tomorrow.
No, I've seen it, so it won't be spoiled.
Yeah.
Pig, The Last Duel.
Pig needs to be listed first
Yeah.
every
Ah,
time.
Pig's at the top.
yeah, you
I'm
guys
gonna
need
message
to
you
watch,
all week and be like, "How was Pig, Scotty?
You
Scotty,
guys
how's
need to
Pig?"
watch The Last Duel so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I need to know what your perspective
I will.
is.
So much to watch.
So little time.
Word. I got Book of Boba Fett in 2 weeks.
Yep.
I know. I
So
cannot
that's
wait.
coming. And
And then Hawkeye's finishing up.
Hawkeye's
It'll
finishing
be-
next week. And
It'll be
I
done
can't
by
get
the time
into
this
that.
episode's
I know
out.
it's so terrible. I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm really. It's almost like I'm having to force myself to watch it. To me, it has been the least favorite out of all the little.
I think it gets better each episode.
it's my favorite
That's
out of the,
what
the
people
Disney
say.
ones.
I don't know why I'm not connecting to it. There's just I don't know. I'm just
I
not
haven't seen
connecting
it.
to it. Maybe I just don't like Hawkeye.
I like
don't know.
Hawkeye, the character.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
See, he's not mine.
I like the
That might be the
character. I like the character, but not Jeremy Renner.
Why?
Lots of reasons. He's a little bit
He's a little problematic.
Is he a diva?
I don't.
He's a
understand.
diva. He's got a bit of an ego.
He
Interesting.
may have assaulted his wife.
May- yeah.
He has a bit
Oh,
of
I
an
didn't
ego,
know
and he
that.
plays like one of
May
the
have
least
choked her out.
powerful characters in the
Really?
series.
I like Hawkeye because of that reason. Like, Iron Man's got a robot suit. Hulk is a monster.
Yeah.
Captain America super soldier.
Hawkeye's just Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Like a person.
Black Widow is a ninja. He's just a dude's like, I'm coming to battle with some arrows.
Yeah, I think that's why.
Let's go back to Black
but I'd
Widow.
argue he's probably got the same skill set as Widow because
Black-
he's a shield agent at least in the
Yeah,
MCU.
but she's a trained
She's
Russian
just
ninja.
but they're assassins. I mean, what I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
they're both just regular human people that have learned skills.
yeah.
So I would put her
I
in
put them
the
on the same level.
Yeah,
See,
I would
I'd
put
put
her.
Natasha
I think that's
above
why
you.
they're such good friends in the
Right,
show,
they're- but-
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, they're the same level. They have no superpowers or anything. They just have learned skills. They don't have tech or whatever.
No,
Yeah, or money.
Widow's got some tech.
Huh?
Widow's got some tech.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
They don't got like money. They don't got like the
No,
good.
she's got Widow tech.
Yeah.
You find out like all her techs are Widow
Yeah.
tech from you've seen her
yeah,
movie.
Widow
Oh
Tech.
yeah, I have seen her movie.
Yeah,
It was
which I
good.
did not like, but
See, I like that one.
it's okay. It's just like
Different
Yeah.
strokes, people.
Yeah.
It
It's just-
is.
right. I was just like,
It
eh,
is.
I like the opening, but the opening starts in 1995 and to make it look like the 70s and made me feel old. So maybe that was it. I was like, oh, I remember this, and this is like, why does it look so ancient? And then like my back started hurting, and then more gray hairs popped up, and
Stop it.
I was like, "Where are my teeth?"
Like
And
you were get up and you're like,
my old
"Oh,
hound
I
dog
put
in my
my
porch.
cane."
Yeah.
I know. I came here with a cane. Damn it. Where is it?
Too funny.
So
Yeah.
Esther, bring me my cane.
I want more David Harbour in the MCU though. After Black Widow, like
I've been hearing the audience and thinking that this may be the best Christmas podcast ever.
Oh, yeah?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think
Yeah.
it
I
is.
think it's the best.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like it's very holly jolly.
yeah.
Very, very, very.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm loving it.
I think
I'm
it's the best.
pretty sure it's because of my
Christmas
roller derby
podcast ever.
coloring.
I'm
but-
pretty
Best
sure
Christmas
that we
podcast.
should sing a Christmas carol.
That's
Oh my
okay.
gosh. Let's do it. Which one? Was there any
Don't
songs
encourage.
that stick
Don't,
out from
don't,
Die Hard?
don't encourage her. Mhm.
I don't know if there's any like
Is
songs.
there a
from
Harry
Die
Potter
Hard.
song we could sing? Because that's pretty Christmassy. There's always a Christmas
I
in
had
that.
my Harry Potter Yule Ball shirt on yesterday.
the hell?
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to
'Cause
think of
you
any
know
other.
it is Yule.
Is there a Scrooge McDuck song we can sing about him being angry by humbug?
There's
Grinch?
a song that I listened to the other day. Something about all I want for Christmas is a skank.
We can make a podcast Christmas song. Sing it next year.
All right.
Just it.
Okay.
All right.
I said we, not me. Just so we're clear. Like I want it to be a collective effort.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be a me
Like the
thing.
12 days.
I brought it up.
The 12 days of podcasting.
Yeah, something like that. It's going to be like 6 cameras, 5 recording
I wanna leave-
cameras.
No 5 lighted rings.
Yeah.
There it is.
We'll come up with it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
We just got to remember it for a year from now.
It would be 4 cameras. 1, 2, 3. I mean,
Well,
we're just going to stick with 3 apparently because
Yeah.
mine's in a ravine
Well.
somewhere.
well, the benefit for you, Scotty, is that they'll probably forget this. Like
Shut up,
you'll be the
Caleb.
only one to remember.
Shut up, Caleb.
We'll do like 7.
I remember this stuff.
We'll do 7 bottles of Tito's.
We're going to show up with the best song and be like, shove it, Caleb. So you could be like, how many movies did we do last year? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
There you go. We'll sing our Christmas song. And you
In
will
one
like it.
film we did. I don't know. You're wearing the shirt. I don't care.
You're going to talk about Letterkenny. Something about Letterkenny.
I was, but we're moving on from
Why?
it.
We're not doing that.
No,
It's so much fun.
because we've gone long.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
It made me think there's something that popped up about when she was talking about the soft birthday party. I feel like I need a soft birthday party for my 50th birthday.
Listen, I would love it if someone threw me a soft birthday party. And that guy was like, we don't have to do it. It's tradition. It's tradition.
Yeah.
And she's like, I found a donkey. A donkey's not tradition. Do you want this to be the best soft birthday party ever? Get a horse. This is like one of the best episodes I've seen so far.
I love it.
It's a good, yeah.
It's a good episode.
And then
It's a
they're
good
like
episode.
wearing little princess stuff.
Just wait, it gets
they're
better.
standing inside and they're like, this is really for them, you know, and they're having the best time. It's so
Okay,
fun.
so good. New season, day after Christmas. So
I know. I can't wait.
Canadians get a Christmas Day because they're Canadians and it's a Canadian show. So Merry
Yeah.
Christmas to Canada.
Yeah.
But Boxing Day, baby, we get it.
Yep.
Boxing Day, I'll be at the pub.
Boxing.
No, watching soccer because that's what you also do. Is
Okay.
on Boxing Day is watch soccer
Fun.
because all the soccer's on that day.
I don't know when I'll
Playoff
be.
games.
That's the
and
day
whatnot.
after Christmas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I might join you.
Oh,
I have
please
no,
do.
because the kids, I'm not. We're doing our Christmas with them on Tuesday. We're gonna wake up Tuesday morning. Jennifer's off Monday and Tuesday, and then we're going to my dad's Christmas Eve, and that's Friday. So that's the night that the dads get the girls.
Okay.
So, and then Mickey's going out of town. So we're just gonna wait, and when they get back in town, when I get them again, we'll give them their Santa
Okay.
stuff.
So it's a Boxing Day pajama party.
I'm about it. Can I
at
wear a
our
onesie?
days. Yeah, I'm wearing a onesie.
What onesie you wearing?
I can't decide if I'm wearing my Slytherin onesie or my Darth Vader onesie. It's going to be
Okay.
one of those.
Well, I have a sock monkey onesie, but at the same time, my feet are in it, and I don't know if I want to wear that out.
Both of these are footless. I also have a Bucky's Beaver onesie.
Do I want to be a beaver? I like I said that like I was just gonna offer
Yeah.
it to myself.
I mean, you could totally borrow it.
I don't know. I have a cat onesie, but it's one of those that like it's like weirdly baggy around the crotch area, like you're a cool person.
Well,
But
yeah.
I might wear that because
You-
it's got the feet that I can come put some
That's
shoes
what I'm
on.
saying.
I might be a cat.
Speaking of Bucky's, I sent Kisa a bonus gift.
Oh, did you
Oh.
get her beaver nuggets?
I did, but
You sent her some of your nuggets, Scotty.
I did. She likes the Sunkissed fruit gems.
I don't even know
doesn't?
what that is.
It's a candy that apparently you could only get at Bed Bath Beyond.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I would have never
also
thought of
the
a
weirdest
Sunkissed
place to
fruit
get.
gem?
Right.
The only place
First
you
of
can
all,
get this candy
didn't
is
know
Bed
they
Bath
had
and Beyond.
and the only way I know this is because here's the story. For those who don't know, and we've mentioned her name and she sent us some stuff. I haven't really talked about a lot about her, but Kisa's my friend from Staten Island who last year during the pandemic couldn't go home to see her mother. So she was down, and so I wanted to cheer her up, and so she's Jewish, and I decided to send her 8 gifts.
Right.
For Hanukkah.
For Hanukkah. And among those 8 gifts, she likes these fruit gem things. Sun-kissed fruit gems, which I had never heard of. But I am the pop culture spirit guide. I know Google Foo. So I used my Google Foo to find out where you could find them locally. Bed Bath Beyond.
Where does
Nice.
she find them?
I have no idea. Don't ask. It's just like she couldn't find them. So I was like, all right.
But like
Okay.
in general, where does she get? Like, does she have to go to a Bed Bath and Beyond in New York, or does New York have like a special?
They might have a candy
Fruit
store.
store.
that you
I don't know.
It goes back to the chicken bone candy that
I
I,
know.
like. You can only
This is a
apparently get in
conundrum.
Canada.
Right.
We should
And-
be able to get chicken bones from World Market. Is all I'm saying.
I
Right.
should be able to order them online, but you can't. I can't find chicken bones anywhere. But you're right. World Market would be great.
I know if they could do that.
For our Canadian friends again,
We
I
love
would some-
Letterkenny. Send us some chicken bones.
We would love some chicken bones.
I wish they'd do a chicken bone episode on Letterkenny.
I know they would. I don't know if it's like, if it's a, I guess a geographical candy. Like maybe some parts of Canada has it, and
Right.
some parts that I don't know. Because Canada's weird. It's got some parts that are French and some parts that are not.
Yeah.
So
Lives his best life.
But she again couldn't find any, and I happened when I went to go see Spider-Man, there's a Bed Bath Beyond near the theater, and so I was like, oh, I will just pick her up some,
as you would.
and then I was going to send her another gift because I gave her the wrong gift the first batch of gifts.
I don't understand.
I sent her a action figure of a character that she likes, but I thought it was like her favorite, and it turned out it wasn't.
So it was something she likes it, but she's like, well, "This isn't my favorite."
Right, right. And so I wanted to get her favorite because I was like, in her mind, I did not fail. In my mind, I failed.
You're like, no, it's going to be your favorite or nothing.
So right, exactly. And so I found it, and I had originally was going to have it sent to me, and then when I went to go see Kyle Kinane in Pensacola, I stopped by Buc-ee's, and I picked up. And I was like, I'll stop by Buc-ee's to get some. We like the
chips.
The chips,
Yeah,
the homemade chips are great. And if you don't know Buc-ee's, Google it. It's a giant gas station. It's amazing. And
It's okay.
so I picked up a couple
love
of.
it.
I picked up the Beaver Nugget small packs because
Right.
I'll send her when I send this other figure, and then she likes spicy jerky, so I bought their
You're
jerky.
so kind. Look at you.
And then I got the company I bought the toy from to send it to her instead, and so I was like, well, I'll
Right.
just keep this stuff and never not think about the Bucky stuff. And then she mentioned she didn't have the fruit gems. I was like, oh, I know where you can get fruit gems, and so I got them, and so I sent her jerky, the fruit gems, and the the beaver nuggets.
that's so awesome.
Would you like some jerky and my fruit gems and some nuggets?
Beaver nuggets.
Okay.
Now,
What a combo, man.
now I'm only talking about
Sexually is
this
all I'm saying.
because hopefully she will get it the day before this podcast airs. If not, I have to tell her not to listen to it until she opens her present.
There you go.
So sorry for the spoiler.
So
This is payback for all the things you send us to put in our mouth.
Which I think are awesome, by the way.
She
Not
talked-
everybody agrees.
She got to talk to her the other day.
I did. I was so excited. I was telling Scotty I wanted to, because they talk on a
Discord.
Yeah.
which I don't have.
yeah.
And I said, I wish I could talk to her. And he just handed me his phone. He says, here, talk to her. So I had a conversation with her. It was
Fun.
great.
So-
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Is that why you guys were out in Bay Minette with the crosses?
No, that was
No.
This was last
was
week.
karaoke.
No.
No, for the vampires.
We didn't do anything.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to talk about before we go.
He's just leaving. We're gonna stay
No.
on. Scotty
we have
out.
another episode to finish, and in 2011, I moved to West Virginia to start college. And I had a friend of mine, Brandy Jenkins, who worked in admissions, and she hooked me up, helped me getting into school, helped me with my financial aid, hooked me up with a job, but most importantly, she got me a place to stay. I rented a room for her mother, Lisa. And Lisa allowed me to stay in her house for 4 years. let me have a college experience and was very proud of me my whole time there. She was just an amazing person. Well, we lost her this past week. She had some liver trouble, and I got to see her when I went to West Virginia in November, and she didn't look good then. I knew time was short, but I didn't expect time to be this short. So, I know she knows. We got to talk about how special and how important she was to me and to my success as a student at West Virginia State, and now as a student in my professional life, and then in this podcast life. None of this stuff would have been possible without that foundation I had for the 4 years I had it in West Virginia, and I'm super thankful. And she was an amazing person, and so I know you all know amazing people out there, so hug them, and especially this time of year, man. I mean, I know you've had a tough year and too with the same thing, and so just, man, it sucks, but it's part of it. So I just want to let people know about that. How special it was.
Yeah. Even when you know, you don't know.
Right. That's crazy. That's a bummer.
Hug your people. That's the point. You are going to be going to Christmas places if you're with family, even if you hate them, even if you have as many irritations with them. I'm going to be seeing my family, and I have issues with them. Tell them
none of them listen to the podcast.
If they did, also, I don't care. Just
appreciate having family to gather with, because some of us don't have a lot of family to gather with. So
whomever you have, whatever your family is, blood or
just
not.
Saying.
I've decided, Steph and I were talking earlier, I think we're just going to do a big Christmas party every year, just all of us.
Yeah.
It's just because, again, like family, some of us, like,
I won't have Christmas. I'll be home.
So we're going to do.
It's going to be the weirdest thing.
We're going to do something.
That'd be good.
And this is a family. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not all just like your blood.
We are family.
Whatever family you have, appreciate them and tell them how much they mean
I'm
to
so
you.
glad this year we got Caleb in our family.
I know.
And so he's a good dude. Now he's got keys, so he's now
got keys and uniforms, and I expect proficient
keys and uniforms is great.
I have to start wearing my hat now. I keep forgetting because I stopped wearing it because it was always over the headphones.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forget about it. So I'll be coming in uniform next season. Oh, we're not done with this season.
No, we got like 4.
So I got time to prepare, is what I'm saying.
There you go.
All right. So on that note, this is Scotty saying Merry Christmas, and this is our contribution to the multiverse.
Merry Christmas and happy
and
holidays.
go out and make yours.
Everybody.
Hey!
Goodbye.